Okay, so let's dive in. We're looking at something pretty significant today in the global music scene. It's the grand finale of Jin's Run Sukjin Eep tour, that massive show at the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, August 10th, 2025. We've got a whole lot of material here, articles, fan accounts, notes, and our mission really is to kind of unpack the unique connection that happened around this finale. Because it wasn't just a concert, was it? It felt like something much bigger, reaching way beyond Amsterdam.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating, is exploring how deep and layered that connection was. It's not just about the thousands who are lucky enough to be there in the dome. It's about the millions across the globe who genuinely felt part of it. And that happened through all these different fan experiences. We want to look at how that feeling, that sense of belonging, was really nurtured across continents.
Absolutely. I mean, this was the end of his first solo world tour, a big moment. And everything we're seeing suggests it was surprisingly intimate, quite emotional, too. He actually said to the fans, "I will always be by your side, so please stay by mine." That kind of directness, that personal touch,
Yeah.
it really sets a different tone, doesn't it? Goes beyond the usual performer-audience thing.
It really does. And, that direct connection, it isn't just a sweet moment. It's actually part of a wider approach artists are using now to build these much deeper bonds, especially for someone like Jin coming from BTS, where that connection is, fundamental. It just highlights how skilled they are at making things feel personal, even when the scale is enormous, global. And the reviews mention that intimacy, too. How do you make a huge stadium feel personal? That's quite a feat.
Yeah, it is. And then you look outside the venue.
Wow.
This is where it gets really interesting, I think. The sources paint this picture of just palpable excitement, this shared feeling. Like on Reddit, you had people talking about their anticipation, even doing that self-aware clowning, the fan term for hoping for something unlikely. One person wrote, "I told my husband that I'm clowning myself thinking he's there. I'm ready to clown. It's playful, but shows the investment." And then someone spots an army bomb light stick waving in the queue. That single light stick just instantly signals community. It gives you such a vivid sense of that electric vibe before anyone even got inside.
That pre-show anticipation, the little rituals like spotting the light stick, it really underlines the community aspect, doesn't it? It's like the digital community suddenly becoming physical right there on the pavement. But of course, Amsterdam was just one piece. The experience spread out, didn't it? The live cinema screenings were another huge layer.
Yes. And the feedback from those cinema audiences was just glowing. Overwhelmingly positive. People said things like it was a really fun experience and incredibly, it felt like we were really there in Amsterdam, which is amazing, right? How Jin's sort of passion just seemed to beam through the screen, making thousands of people miles apart feel this collective buzz together. It makes you wonder about what live even means now.
Well, exactly. Is it about being in the same room anymore? Or is it about sharing the same feeling at the same time? This really does blur those lines, between physical presence and virtual connection. It challenges how we think about attending something. For a lot of fans, these screenings aren't just second best. They're their main way to experience it, often with their own rituals, too. And then, beyond the cinemas, there was the whole digital explosion. Social media was crucial.
Oh, totally. TikTok was just alive with it.
Yeah.
All these short clips, really emotional reactions, loads of praise. You saw comments like, "This is a real reward. Can't believe it happened like this." It captures how deeply people were affected wherever they were watching. The raw emotion just kind of leaps out, and the algorithms push it out, connecting millions with these little intense moments almost instantly. So one person's joy becomes this global wave.
And that digital spread through TikTok and other platforms, it just amplifies everything exponentially. It turns individual feelings, joy, emotion into this shared global thing. It's not just sharing news, it's curating a collective memory for millions who weren't physically there. It creates this powerful distributed community around one event. It really speaks to how these platforms build bonds, often parasocial, yes, but they feel incredibly real to fans.
So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here for you listening? I think it's this incredible skill artists have now to craft these experiences that feel deeply shared no matter where you are. Ziggo Dome, cinema, scrolling TikTok. The whole thing was designed so you felt connected. It's like a masterclass in building a global community.
Precisely. And maybe a final thought for you to mull over. What does all this layered, global, digitally boosted fan engagement actually tell us about how connection and community are changing? Does having easy virtual access make being physically present less valuable? Or does it just broaden what it means to truly be there?
It's a huge question. It goes way beyond music, really. It's about how we connect and share reality now in this hyper-connected world.